So we're going to continue on with graphic linear equations. We're going to look at an example that just has the variable y in it. Remember, linear equations typically have that two-variable concept, but there are some exceptions where that variable is missing and there's only one variable. So this one says y has to equal 4. So take it literally, y has to equal 4, but notice how there isn't any restrictions on your x value. Since x is not present, it can be whatever it wants to be. He's not restricted. So I know my y values have to be 4. So I'm going to just make my solutions with y values being 4, but again, your x values are not defined. So let's just make the values easy for us to pick. And again, 0 is always an easy value to identify. And again, you can pick whatever x's you want from here. I may pick like a -2 and then maybe a +2. So I have 0, 4, -2, 4, and 2, 4. So those three solutions. So when I have an equation like this, all I got to do is identify 3 points. And we've done that. So 0, 4, we graph that. So 0 starting at the origin, and then go up 4. -2, 4 puts me here. So left 2, up 4. And 2, 4 puts me right 2, up 4. So we get those 3 points. And we now just need to line up our points. And let's see what we can come up with here. So we have a graph that looks something like that. So when you have a line that runs like this, notice how it's running kind of what we'd say parallel to the x-axis. Remember the parallel axis, or the x-axis, was considered a horizontal axis. So therefore this line is going to be described as a horizontal line. So our solution creates what we refer to as a horizontal line. Also, something else to bring to your attention is this point on the y-axis. That point has a special name. A lot of times we'll call that our y-intercept. Where it crosses the y-axis is referred to as the y-intercept. So a y-intercept is a point on the x-axis, a point on the y-axis, which leads us to then an x-intercept would be a point on the x-axis. So if we look at this example, we can kind of see that a horizontal line does indeed have a y-intercept, but since it's parallel to the x-axis, it doesn't cross the x-axis, therefore it does not have an x-intercept. So in this case, it had a y-intercept of 0, 4 would be the y-intercept. Okay? So we're going to kind of move into those thinking patterns here as we move on. So stay tuned for our next video.